Hello everybody, what's up? My name is RapperCat45 here, and today we have the just the normal Nintendo. I don't know why I was going with Super Nintendo. It's not. Yeah, don't mind the Wii U and GameCube in the background. Those are just things. But, yes. So here today we have the original Nintendo system. So, let's go ahead and do a review on it. Yeah, that just says Nintendo Entertainment System because that's what it's called. And if you know the background on this thing, you know why it's called the Nintendo Entertainment System, and why this thing isn't called a console, but rather a control deck. I may go into that in another video, but for right now, yeah, it's the Nintendo control deck, not the console. Basically right here you just got your, on the side, you just got your audio and video. On the back, I got it plugged in right now, you got your AC adapter, you switch between channel 3 and channel 4, and your AF switch. The channel 3/channel 4 thing is just because, basically, depending on your TV, channel 3 may look better than channel 4, or channel 4 may look better than channel 3. It just, so, you know, that's just there depending on which one looks better on your TV. Yeah, so, okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, and then the front, you got your Nintendo Entertainment System logo. This is where you stick your cartridges into there. You get your power, which turns it on, which as you can see, it's like, there's no cartridge, what are you doing? And then you get reset, just, you know, if your game freaks out. You got 2 controller ports instead of 4, which you'll get later, like on the GameCube. Yeah. That's kind of, and then here's the top, it's just kind of a thing, and then on the bottom, there's not really anything on the bottom. It's just kind of its own thing. Yeah, so here are the sizes of your cartridges. They're fairly big. Here's Punch Out. You know, they're pretty big, you know. They're about like the size of your hand, really. I mean, they're just enormous. Like, here's the Wii U gamepad. You know, it's pretty big. It's almost as tall as the gamepad. It's just a little bit shorter than the gamepad. But I mean, compared to today's cartridges, this thing's pretty enormous. Let me grab a Switch cartridge real quick. I mean, like, look, that's a Nintendo Switch cartridge right there. Just this little thing. I mean, basically, it almost fits in the little divot right there. I mean, like, almost. As you can see. So, yeah, here's your cartridges of today and back then. Basically, Nintendo Switch cartridge like literally fits inside of this cartridge. It's gone. It ate it. Yeah. So basically, what you're gonna do when you have your cartridge is you're going to want to flip this open, shove your so desired cartridge in, label on top, and then push it down. And then push power, and then you got your thing going there. Now, depending on the game, could depend on controllers. There's really only 2 controllers for the Nintendo Entertainment System, but there is one game that uses both. Duck Hunt! Yeah, Duck Hunt uses the normal controller and the Nintendo Zapper, which actually... So here's the normal controller. You know, you just got your D-pad, start select, and your A, B, and that's literally it. There's nothing else on it. It's just kind of a brick other than that. And so basically, if you wanted to play Duck Hunt, you don't need a first player, but if you so desire, there can be. So yeah, you just take your plug and then obviously you just plug this into there. So normal controller goes into the port 1 here. And then player 2, which is actually technically the first player, gets the end zapper. And so that just literally goes into port 2. And basically, the first player is the person that actually controls the ducks, which is pretty cool. So you don't need it, because otherwise the ducks just kind of auto go. Basically, you shoot the screen, and then bam, you shoot the screen, and depending, you may have gotten a duck or not. You kind of like aim the sights. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just got carried away. But, yeah, so, you got your end zapper. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, disclaimer about the end zapper here. It doesn't work on these kind of TVs. On flat screens, it doesn't work. You have to have an older TV. For whatever reason, I'm guessing the light sensor on it just doesn't do newer TVs. So you need an older TV to use the light gun. But obviously, if you can tell, this is not the first version of it. The first version was all gray. Where you see the gray now was the same color gray, but where you see the orange was a darker gray. And parents were like, it looks too much like a gun, so Nintendo's like, alright, fine, we'll make it orange. And so now the end zapper is orange. Yep. So, here's some of your kind of packing games. You got Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt on the same one, which is pretty cool. So, there's just a few classics. We already saw Punch-Out. And here's the other game I have, which is Metroid. So, we got some classics. Don't have Legend of Zelda. Need to get that. There's a few other games I need to get, like the other Mario Bros. Dang, I'm trying to think of some other titles on the original NES that I need to get. Yeah, I don't remember. There's still some other titles that I need to get on the original NES. Like, is F-Zero on the original NES? I don't remember. I think it is. Actually, I don't think you have to push this down to play the games. But anyways, let's go ahead and play a game. This cartridge is a little finicky. I need to clean it out, so it's not going to work on the first time. Watch it work on the first time. Yeah, so we're just going to put that down. We're going to turn on the TV here. Boink. And last time I checked, I believe this is the only color that this came in. So, and this is also like your only controller variation too, other than the end zapper. So, yeah, Alright, TV's on. Turn it on. Yeah, no. Cartridge not happy. So, we have to turn it off. Go in here. Kind of mess around with the cartridge a little bit. Move it around a little bit. Alright, maybe it'll work. Let's see. Nope, still pink. Okay. It's not happy. It's not happy with us. Slide this. Okay, let me take it out and put it back in. I'm gonna do the old trick here. I don't think it really does anything, but knowing how dirty this cartridge was, I cleaned it out a little bit with a Q-tip, but nope, no dice. I guess we're not going to. Okay, we're not playing Mario then. This cartridge takes a little while to get good, to get the good out of. So let's go ahead and do Metroid. Metroid is probably one of the ones that works relatively well. I promise you, this NES works. I promise it does. Yeah, I need to clean everything, even the NES itself. Everything needs cleaned. Now, I'm just gonna pause it until we get something good. We got something. We got Metroid. Got to work. Yeah, so we just got here's your 8-bit graphics and all, and yeah, and then there's Samus doing things. I'm one-handing this because I don't have my tripod here. Ugh. Yeah, and there you go. Got the ball, which means Samus can now turn into a ball. So we can duck under this. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I killed that one-handed. Yeah, I feel much better. Yeah, so here's the original Metroid. Oh gosh. Okay. No, shoot. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, we got energy. Get that energy. Go get that. Yeah, but I didn't see it. It works. Not exactly well, but it works. So, yeah. Anyways, after that mess, it took me a few tries off camera to get it in, but you know, if you have a good NES and a good cartridge, you're not gonna have that problem, really. Of course, you know, you're probably gonna have to do it a few times, maybe, you know, like certain occasions, but it shouldn't be that bad. So yeah, there you go. There's your NES review. Overall, I really like this system. You know, I have a total of 4 games. One's unplayable because this doesn't work on those kind of TVs. But hopefully I'll get one of those TVs at the new house, and then it'll all be good, and then we can play Duck Hunt. Because right now Duck Hunt doesn't work. So I think I really just have to clean the inside of this, and it should be fine. Because I cleaned the cartridges out. They were pretty dirty. I think it's partially still the cartridges, but I think I can't get the connectors because they're so far down in there that I need something longer to get those. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and this is the original, technically. Of course, Nintendo made some plug and plays before this, but this is the first console control deck. Yeah. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, this thing's absolutely fun to play on. I love it. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.